Hello everybody, and welcome again to another video tutorial. This one is going to be for you to be able to add Goku for Guilty Gear Strive. Now, I did before a Sin Kiske video for the whole install, the whole process of how to add everything and set it up and load up the character. Now, in this one, it's gonna be a little bit shorter because on this one, since I'm just gonna go cover specifically how to add Goku into the game, it's gonna be obviously short because I don't want redundancy for the tutorial. So if you haven't done anything and this is your first time, I will link a video, the link for the video that I did for Sin Kiske, and on the description. You can go there, watch the video, and then come back here if you have any doubts. Now, this one was pretty much requested, so that I made it just in case. If anybody didn't was looking specifically for Sin or had any doubts or whatnot. What I'll be covering is the installation process and then what to expect once you load up the game. So let's first do the first thing that you need to do, which is go to gamebanana.com, and once you're here, you're gonna look for the Goku mod on the Guilty Gear Strive section. Now, once you go into the Guilty Gear Strive section, mods, gameplay, you will be able to find the Goku for Strive mod. Again, this is the developer, which is Wistful Hopes. So again, we gotta thank this wonderful person for doing all of this for the next quote-unquote Mugen that we're gonna have on 3D. Now, in this regard, another thing, key things to note: if you have downloaded the Sin Kiske mod before, the author has already updated it recently, and also this mod has been updated as well. So, Wistful Hopes is working really hard on this. And again, so once you're here, moving along, the first thing that you're gonna do, again, you can go into the notes section and you can click on the read the installations instructions, because again, just in case if you haven't done it before, then that's the link that you're gonna click. Once you do that, you're gonna go into this website, and once you're here, what you're gonna be doing is following the instructions. Again, you need the Guilty Gear Strive for PC version, the Unreal Mod Loader version 2.2.0, which is through the GitHub website, and obviously the mod itself, which we already talked about. Now, in this regard, we're just gonna move along to the installation because we're not gonna cover the installation for the Real Mod Loader, which is the specific software that you need in order for these mods to work. So going to the next step that you're going to be doing, assuming that you already have the Unreal Mod Loader set up and all that thing. So we're going to do again the same process that we did for Sin Kiske, which is copy the contents for Goku strive.rar/red content into the Steam folder version of that same file path. Now, the other note that you need to keep in mind is that finally, when you run the game, if all goes well, Goku should be next to Baiken on the right. If this icon doesn't appear, this is because Sin's mod is overriding the icons. This is not cause for concern as long as Goku's 3D model shows up while you're hovering the icon, which again I can confirm that is true. So once we do that and you go into the Game Banana link, just remember that you go down here. Don't use the overrun because it's not compatible with that. You go into the manual download, you click here, and then you click again download, and the download will begin. Now you will have a zip file, compressed file, once you download it, and once you do that, just extract the file outside and you will end up with this folder, the Goku Strive folder. Now let's cover the installation now, the process, what you're going to be doing. So first, open up the Goku's Drive folder, and you can leave it like on the side so that it's easier. You can also do this, I guess, and here we go. You can do that. Now, the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna open up a new file explorer folder so that you can go directly into what would be specifically the game folder. So in my case, again, it's the E drive because I don't use my C drive. So just in case, you can move along and go into your C drive and look for your Steam folder, which is usually on the Programs Files folder. It could be x86 or the regular one, depends on where you chose to install it. By default, I think it should be on the x86 if I recall correctly, but don't quote me on that. Now, moving along, once you go into your folder, the Steam folder, you find it, you click the Steam folder, then you click on the Steam Apps folder, the Common folder, and then look for the game, which is going to be, again, Guilty Gear Strive folder. Now, once you're here, the next step that you're going to do is specifically start copying the files that you need. But in order for you to get there, obviously, I kinda almost forgot, you click on the red folder, and here we are. So we're going to go into the contents folder because we just need the character. We're not gonna set up anything else. So let's head inside in, you know what? Let's cover this just in case, since this could be just your first time, but just to cover it quickly. The core mods is something that you might want to check in case you haven't done this before. Just remember that you're gonna have the new character select slot.dll file. Just copy it over if you don't have it there. Double check if you don't have it. Just if nothing is there, just copy it over. Now go back one folder, and now we're gonna load up the character itself into the game, the mod. So one thing that you're gonna notice that I have that other people don't, might not have, I guess, it would be the zip file that I have. So I've created these zip files, and we're gonna go ahead on over to that in a few moments after I finish telling you how to finish the Goku installation. So one of the things that are going to overlap or override in this case are going to be the character select mod. So this, you can just copy it over if you don't have them. If you already have them, just in case, what I did, I just copied all of the 4 files over and I just overrode the character select mod pack and sig that I have from Sin Kiske, and it didn't really change anything. I didn't have any problems. Now, the other things that you're going to add, which are going to be these 2 new files, which is going to be the Goku Strive pack and the Goku Strive sig. So you're gonna add it here, and you will see them right here. And again, in this case, I have the Sin Kiske ones, and I also have the Goku ones, and obviously the 2 mods for the character select. And once you do that, you are pretty much done. Now, I wanna go back a little bit before I load up the game and show you the character. I wanna go over something really quickly. And again, just in case, guys, if you don't have on the Logic Mods your EX Gauge pack for Sin Kiske, I also overrode those from the update that I got. I don't know if it's necessary, but just in case, if you want to do it, you can do it as well. Now, the one thing that I wanted to address is, just in case, if you want to have additionally the ability to go back to the normal game in an easy way, what I did is that I created these zip files out of just being able to take in and out the mods. The easiest ways that I found was just to take out these 2 files, which is the character select mod, the original character select that you have on the game. Sometimes I just delete all of this, and since I have them compressed in this file, all of these files, I just extract them. I do the extract here and put them back whenever I want to use the mods again. So that's an easy way to just, let's say, like it's an on and off switch for it. Now, the other thing that I did, just because obviously the game is gonna load up with additional things, well, the additional program, which is the Unreal Mod Loader. So I don't have the program running on the background as well because I'm not gonna be using them. Let's go back into the Guilty Gear Strive folder. And what I did, I went into the red, binaries, Win64, and I also created this as a compressed file for the X input 1-1_3DLL mod loader info as well. And I compressed them both into one folder, and just whenever, again, if I want to switch it off, I can just select them both, delete them, and then just extract them again because I already have everything set up. And obviously you don't want to have to set up the file path again every time that you delete this if you're gonna be wanting to go back and forth. But yeah, so that was pretty much all the things that I wanted to cover, which is again just doing a quick review, how to add Goku. Probably could be the same process for all the rest of the characters, the updates that happen, and also how to turn on and off, quote unquote, the mods. So now guys, if you give me again just one moment, I am going to go over and turn on the game so that you can see how it would look like. Again, since it's gonna take a little while to torture you guys waiting for my game to connect to the server. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so after a while of loading, we're back into the game and we are ready to test this out. So let's go directly into the Dojo and Training and let's check it out. So now this is the layout that you're probably gonna be seeing when you load up both of the characters. So as the developer was saying very correctly, you're going to see a lot of axles before you see Sin. You're not gonna see the icon for Goku, but it's right next to Baiken. So it's pretty much the first icon. Again, that's probably just like a for other characters that might be added into the future, who knows. But again, just don't fret, the character is here. Now once you find him, you will see also, just to let you guys know and see, Sin is also loaded up, so it's also a selectable character. So let's go into the game and let's see how Goku is doing. So right now, also just so you guys know, we also have alternate colors for Goku. I'm pretty sure that the community is gonna start adding up other colors, so that's gonna be cool. So let's load up this next match. One of the things that I also wanted to note, I was talking on the Sin Kiske video that I had a little bit of trouble with the controller every time I loaded up the game. What I noticed was that when I was booting up the game, since I was like alt tabbing to other programs while the game was loading up, that seems to be the root of the issue. But if I don't touch anything and let the game load up, then the controller works fine. Again, that's just an issue for me. I don't know if anybody else has it, but if you have that issue, then there you go. Just don't touch anything up until you hit the first time on the control. Just hit X and wait for the game times to start connecting to the servers, and from there you can just start doing anything else if you have two monitors or whatever. Now the character itself, again, it's pretty complete. Now one of the things that I've noticed from Goku is that you have the K, which is pretty much his standard. I think that was his 5M, and this is his 2M. Obviously still very oppressive. And you have his auto combo as well from the P. There you go. Yeah, and also you have I think the S are his heavies. So there you go. You got the launcher, and you got the forward PH. Yeah, the forward heavy kick. Now the heavy slash has been converted into his S. I think he has his beam. Yeah, there you go. So you have his beam, you have his key blasts, and also the D seems to be converted into his special moves. I think this is, yeah, there you go. You got the grab as well. So if you do forward D, you do the grab, and I don't know if there's anything else. So the down D seems to be an animation for the charge up for the bars, but I guess it's not there yet. Now you got the famous teleports that we have in Dragon Ball, with back and D, and I think that's pretty much all the things that you can do with the up and D. There you go. You got a special move from Goku. So I guess this is a splendid job that has been done for the character. So to be able to add in a lot of the mechanics that you have from Dragon Ball Fighters into this game in general. And now the character itself, I tested it for a few minutes before I doing this video, so you will see pretty much all the things seem to be working fine. So I don't know, guys, just have fun, enjoy the character, and I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. And if anything else, you can like the video if it helped you, and if anybody else needs help with it, then you can drag them over to this video. And if you haven't done any of the steps before, you can go again to the Sin Kiske video, which is the first one that I did, and that will let you know how to set up the whole thing. So you will know how to set up the Unreal Loader 2.2.0 in order for you to load up the characters. So, and if anything else, guys, just let me know in the comments. I'll try to help you guys as soon as possible. And good luck, and I hope you guys have fun. Thank you.